Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Scorpio season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Scorpios. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? You guys, thank you so much for your support. Okay, support, appreciation. Thank you so much for your donations, the Cash Apps, the super thanks. I really do appreciate you guys. Your engagement with the content here, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I love it. All right. So, collective. There's a religious figure here that's about to learn a valuable lesson, is what I heard. Okay, getting ready for this reading. You have a church member in the reverse here, but what is sticking out to me first and foremost is the cross in the reverse here. Okay, and the message is coming out very clear. Preacher, pastor, rabbi, clergyman here, a religious leader, a religious figure. This is who we're talking about here. Judgment came out, okay? This person is under judgment here. This can have something to do with an action that they took in the past, honey, okay? And then Maslow's hierarchy was at the top of the deck here, all right? Very interesting. So self-actualization, esteem, love and belonging, safety needs, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing here, okay? So a lot of messages with that. I don't know if this person did something to affect your needs, your wants, your desires here, okay? But the main message, or they did something to gain, okay, obtain, how they went about obtaining their needs, their wants, their desires. But I'm getting a message here where it's all about hierarchy for them, okay? Their status, their title, like this person is not upholding the standard here, okay? Like when it comes to safety needs, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, I'm getting someone who's actually a taker. You know, a lot of churches, you know, they help out with the community here, okay? Maybe when it comes to like women and children, the needy, the homeless here, okay? This person is under judgment here. And Mercury came out, honey, with God is real. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody is about to learn a valuable lesson here. Okay, somebody is a charlatan, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and they stand for the exact opposite. Cross in the reverse. We're talking about a devil, right? Okay. They play a religious figure on daytime TV, but behind the scenes here, somebody could be quite sadistic here. I'm getting a lot going on with greed and control, okay? Cruelty as well, the cross in the reverse. It's all about hierarchy for this person here. And I'm also getting a me energy. Safety, needs, air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing. You know, regardless of what you think about people when it comes to religious, but we're talking about figures. We're talking about someone who is supposed to uphold a certain standard. We're talking about someone who's supposed to care about people in general, you know? So we're going to see what's going on here. I don't know if this person got a direct message from the Most High God here, or this is the message here. Mercury here, all right? Quick wit, quick thinking, possibilities and opinions, rationality, Gemini and Virgo is the energy that coincides with Mercury. Communication, commerce, buying and selling, eloquence here, okay? So we're gonna dive in and see what's going on, y'all, all right? Because I want to see what this is about, y'all. Somebody doing way too much, or they're not doing enough. And it's like this person is trying to play God, okay? They're coming off, or they're supposed to be a messenger of God. You know, I'm hearing a foot soldier, okay? But The divine is showing up, and this is like they're getting exposed, possibly stripped as well. Because I feel like with this hierarchy energy, that's the only thing they care about when it comes to Maslow's chart here. Okay? Hold on. What is really going on? Yeah. So we are in the... There could be something about this Mercury retrograde here, okay, that we're going through here. They could be bringing up some old shit here, okay? You know how people like to bring up old shit? This is what Mercury is doing. All right, Mercury is the only one working for the divine in this situation here, because it's not this pastor, this preacher, this religious figure. And if it's not a leader or a figure, we're talking about somebody who, you know, they paint themselves as a pillar, okay? Judgment energy here. Some old shit is coming up here. Judgment, you know, and the traditional tarot, it talks about caskets opening here. Something they did in the past. Could be something they said, something they took, okay? Clock. Didn't I say Mercury? Okay? Ticks, decision, the countdown urges. Choose wisely before the week ends here, okay? So I feel like this has to do with a decision that was made in the past, maybe a judgment call they made or lack of thereof. And there could be something going on in the current energy, again, with that Mercury retrograde having to do with time, okay? And maybe they feel like they're under pressure here, okay? Ooh, child, ow. Uninvited change. Arrival, okay? The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. Yeah, It's all about this Mercury retrograde cycle that somebody's about to go through here, because there's about to be like an unexpected surprise, okay? This person could even get a visit from somebody on the physical here, but I'm just getting something about this cycle here, okay? And some past judgment that's coming up for them here. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Uninvited change, renewal. Like they're about to go through some changes here, okay? Okay. Interesting. This person may be uninvited to somewhere, okay? I don't know if this, you know, with this cross in the reverse, I don't know if they're a part of an occult, an organization, a society here, okay? But changes are on the horizon, right? Damn. Urgency, foresight, protect, first aid kit here. Be equipped for sudden needs with ahead of time planning here, okay? So there could be a sense of urgency, okay, when this timeline erupts, is what we'll say here. Having to do with the religious figure here, or religious matters here. And then we have vessel, growth, bloom, okay? A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities here. What I feel as I feel like a sense of freedom having to do with people this person is connected to, okay? Whether this is through a church, an organization, maybe even energetically here, okay? It's like people rising as this person is falling. There's something going on here, okay? There could be something specific about a vase, some ashes here, okay? A new opportunity will soon fill your life with vibrant possibilities here. Interesting. Let's get one more. Something is going to start flowing. There's going to be an awakening here around this time, okay? And then vessel is sticking out as well. Because somebody might need some first aid. I don't know, okay? Having to do with an urgent change here, okay? But I feel like people are going to be freed up intuitively here. Again, depending upon what this person has going on behind the scenes, who and what they're connected to, what they actually stand for behind closed doors. Cross in the reverse. So somebody's been playing games here, leading people astray. I'm here doing it for the gram. Somebody, light bulb. I'm telling you, I feel like people surrounding this person is about to go through an awakening here, having an epiphany, creativity, shine, temptation here. Interesting. Okay. This could be exposure as well. Okay. Bathtub, immerse, release, glow. Your burdens will soon lift, revealing your inner light again here. Has this person been siphoning from the energy of the congregation here? Okay. Have they been stealing light, energy, prosperity, and abundance from others? And now their time is up here? Chop trash can. Release, restart, renew. Didn't I say it feel like people are about to be freed up here? What is going on? Your hands can't hold new gifts while gripping old trash. Sometimes the kindest choice is to walk away. This could be people simply walking away from their establishment, this church here, okay? Someone may walk away from this church, decide, I don't want to practice there anymore, okay? Whatever that entails. For, the congregation, that could just be, hearing the sermon there. And they may go through a renewal, okay? Mercury retrograde in Scorpio season. There could be some burdens that lift when people walk away from this person here, okay? This group, this clique. Yeah, it's giving cleanse energy here with the bathtub. And this is uninvited. This event, this energy here. This event that's going to take place, it's uninvited here, okay? Because it's not going to work. What can I say? Things are not going to work out in their favor here, okay? Wow. Because even though it says vase, vessel, growth, bloom, I'm getting the energy of people being cooped up here, Trash can, bathtub. So there's a cleansing that's going to take place. And again, I feel like it has a lot to do with the energies that are surrounding them. People that they are using to elevate themselves here, okay? And this person is going to need first aid. This may even affect their health here. If they're literally taking life force from others, urgency, foresight, protect. They could even be using people to enhance their own gifts. Be equipped for sudden needs with ahead of time plan. They need to plan ahead because they're about to be stripped from energies, prosperity, and abundance that is not theirs, okay? And it's balance, it's justice here. And I feel like it's up to them whether they're going to have a death and a rebirth or just a death, okay? Chops might need to plan ahead because judgment is coming from the past. This is how, something they did in the past, some actions that were taken here. All right. And again, this cross in the reverse, church member in the reverse, is speaking volumes. Now, this also could be saying that they're going to lose like the bulk of a congregation here. Okay. The people that were following them. They were taking pride in leading people astray. Again, Mercury, that's this person's main, I'm hearing source of income. Yeah, same thing. But, their communication is their main tool, interpreting the word of God. But the divine is showing up and saying, I'm stripping you. Flexibility, manipulation here. All right. Somebody needs to remain flexible here. Okay. This could even be like their show getting shut down, okay? And people who were following them, they're going to need to be flexible here and find somewhere else to go and hear the sermon. I don't know. Let's see, okay? Wow. God is real. Church member in the reverse, preacher, pastor, rabbi, and clergyman coming out in the same reading here. So evaluation criteria, unfair assessments and rarely sees the full picture. Focus on shortcomings, okay? Misses out on potential here, okay? So this could be something about how they assess others here, okay? All right. Yeah, promotion channel is at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. Somebody was getting by stepping on others here. Okay. Again, putting out the light of other people and using it for themselves is what I'm getting. Let's take that out. Evaluation criteria. Unfair assessments. Maybe this person here, they made a bad judgment call, okay? Having to do with an unfair assessment here, okay? Like, they don't assess people or situations wholeheartedly here, okay? Maybe someone has a very surface level assessment when it comes to people here, okay? And they're claiming this anointing, all right? They say rarely sees the full picture. Okay, something about this person not even seeing people's full potential here. Okay, it's because it's about them. It's about a title. It's about a status here. New beginning and routine here. Okay, pressing life's reset button and setting new intentions here. And then you have unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduce alertness here. I don't know why I'm getting like a Groundhog's Day, okay? Something about this person, they kept doing something over and over again here, okay? With this new beginning. Again, that reset energy here. Death and rebirth. Mercury retrograde here, okay? They kept restarting something over and over again here. Maybe just so they could get some sleep, okay? It's something they were doing routinely here. For a new beginning here. Interesting. Okay. Because there's a cleansing that's taking place. Okay. Warning, this comes out a lot. Firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control. Skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. Somebody did something here. They tried to intimidate someone using their position of power, their pull, their status here, their resources. That's what I'm getting, okay? I feel like they were warned by the divine, okay, whether they want to admit it or not. But I also feel like this person here, they tried to fire a warning shot. It was like an intimidation tactic here, okay? And it had to do, like, again, we said unfair assessments and rarely sees the full picture. They judge somebody wrongly here. It's like they tried to throw somebody away here, okay? Of course, because this person feels like they sit so high to judge, you know? But when a certain level of power comes a certain level of responsibility here. This person is not responsible enough. They're very egotistic here, okay? Interesting, all right? Digital detox. What's at the bottom of the deck? Numbness here, okay? Something about this person being stuck in a cycle. It's like they didn't want to let go of a manipulation tactic here. Okay, oath, right? Yeah, they took an oath here. That's what Spirit is reminding them, okay, of this high honor, okay, that they were supposed to uphold. This is almost like a podium here. Unity and diversity. Yeah, this person has been reminded, okay? There's something here. They're under judgment here for an unfair assessment here, okay? They could have treated somebody like trash, okay? But they're being reminded, unity and diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided towards union. And then honor says, the pursuit of honor has led to inflated stories and distorted truths. Here it is. As you place your worth in others' hands, allowing reputation to overshadow authenticity here. So this person here, they were in pursuit of this hierarchy here. Somebody wanted to be at the top of this podium so bad. I feel like this person really wanted people to look up to them, okay? And they lost like focus. They lost track of what was really important, like their divine path, purpose, and mission here. So this person could have treated somebody who was different like trash, is what I'm getting, okay? They were warned about this, honey. This could be someone here who, you know, they felt like they sat so high to judge and then started treating people like shit. And I'm also getting an energy where if you don't have this, or if you're not this religion or this faith, or you don't practice this way, they're looking down on people here, okay? Wow. Honor and oath. They took an oath, okay? Third party situation here. I saw that this person also has a lot of options here. I don't know if they're married or not. You know, most preachers, pastors are, but they're a Casanova. So whoever we're speaking about, they've been in this energy for quite some time, okay? Because I'm getting the energy of somebody who's gotten really comfortable, okay? Being like this. Like, who gonna check me? That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Routine, yeah. They've been very settled in this energy here, okay? Taking gambles, taking risk. Trap. Interesting. Digital whisper. Cha. This person could be sneaking and geeking online and shit here, okay? Promotion channel. Not they've been giving out fake promises. What's going on? I'll make you a celebrity overnight is what I'm getting here, okay? Random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. And then we have connections. Connections feel real but lack depth and craving physical touch while trapped in screens. What I'm getting is this person, they have an obsession here or an addiction here to like online dating, chat rooms. These could be like scandalous sites here, okay? I just saw 2222. Yeah, celebration. They could be meeting up with these people behind the scenes. Harmony, peace, joy, togetherness, celebration. I'm also getting a lot of tricking here with this Santa Claus energy. Somebody's been playing just like daddy. I'm telling you, this person got comfortable here, okay? But judgment is here, and their whole thing is about to be reset. I ain't lying. Danger approaching here, okay? This could be somebody getting exposed in real time and somebody having receipts and posting it, something like that, child. A sense of foreboding fills the air and weighs on your mind. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. Again, there's a lot going on with this person needing to be on their toes. Plan ahead, okay? Because there's some uninvited energy and uninvited change that's happening here. Damn. Okay. Yeah, because somebody was supposed to be in a commitment here. Okay, somebody could have felt overwhelmed. Okay, what? Overwhelmed in a marriage here, all right? They could have even felt suffocated here. Okay, with the walls closing in. Yeah, and Casanova right behind that. Infidelity here. Yeah, this cheating ass here. I'm getting like a lot of options here. Somebody may got a new girl every weekend, okay? They pay them to leave. They pay them to keep quiet as well. And then they feel like they can fill these shoes where they sit so high to judge and then even treat people like shit, throw people away, trash can, release, renew, restart. So this person here, their journey is being halted here because it says your hands can't hold new gifts while gripping old trash. Sometimes the kindest choice is to walk away. They're being forced to walk away here because I feel like they were absolutely out of control. Somebody was out of control, honey, and something is about to take place in this Mercury retrograde season. The season, Scorpio season, death and rebirth, okay? Fear, infinity here. Wow. This person got the nerve to have a fear of commitment. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. So somebody knows something is coming here, okay? Stop acting so small. You are the universe in a static motion. This is also getting back to this person trying to intimidate somebody here. It's like trying to keep somebody small. Trying to, I don't know, they could even threaten someone here, okay, to stay in their place. That's what I'm getting, child. What is really going on? Perspective and growth, okay? The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts here. So danger is approaching when it comes to their perspective. Okay, so they're going to have to change their perspective because they're being forced to grow. And it has a lot to do with, I'm hearing a manual reset. Okay, when it comes to their mind, body, soul, and spirit, because they're completely out of alignment here. The cross in the reverse, I mean, it's an understatement here. Growth, somebody's going to be forced to grow, okay? First. Okay, somebody wanted to be first, or they're going first. It could be a whole bunch of. Spirit says, since you wanted to be first to grow, we're going to make you first to go through this change. I don't know, y'all. I know this message is coming out very strong, honey, okay? I don't know what they had going on here, but it wasn't good, okay? There's a lot going on with the way they look at people, the way they treat people here. You know, this person, they're saying they took an oath. Nobody's perfect, but somebody was nasty, cruel behind the scenes here. The church, the cross in the reverse, it talks about demonic energy. I want to say entities, same difference. So what's really going on? Damn. Barred from entry? Members only. So this person here, okay? Somebody could be going to jail here, but I'm just getting a blockage here, okay, when it came to this oath because of this alignment here, all right? This person is going to be blocked, or they're going to be put out of something. They're going to be exposed, maybe even to their colleagues here. Barred from entry, members only here, okay? It's going to get exposed that this person is not playing by the rules when it comes to this oath. Okay, earth or oath, same difference here, all right? So they're going to be blocked here, okay? Mind, body, unity, because you need to get right. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have sowing seeds of hope. Harvest what you plant. Committing to the process. Blossoming, sustaining here. So you reap what you sow. Yeah, game over here. Okay, the cycle continues. Yeah, but see, game over is in the reverse. The cycle continues. Damn. Yeah. Didn't I say? So this person has, can I say? Their crown, their seat, their time was up long time ago. But they've been continually hitting that restart button here. It's like every time the writing is on the wall, they do a little trick of the trade is what I'm getting. We saw that with the new beginning and the routine here. Now it says game over in the reverse, okay? And now we have the cycle continues. Interesting, okay? Yeah, somebody's time has been up. So the divine had to intervene. Somebody's time had been up here. Enchanted cat is at the bottom of the deck here. With spiritual energy, mystic power, inner magic, divine force, and all of this fortune's protection, barriers against darkness, is right next to kindle a spark. So cross in the reverse, this is someone here who is heavy into the occult, and they've been keeping a cycle open here, okay? Like trying to delay an ending. Wow. Okay. Damn. Well, all right, well, I'll go to some basic tarot. And then we'll close it off with the oracles. Wow. Okay. So God had to intervene, honey. All right. And like the first aid kit here. Yeah, look, child. This person is about to be bound. Okay. Here we are. Preacher, pastor, rabbi. And the first aid kit is like, this person is going to hit the ground so hard that they're going to need help. They're going to need some milk here. Because again, they've been delaying this, you know. Like if they would have went through this transformation or got into a stage or energy of acceptance here, maybe it wouldn't have been so hard. Okay, but child, what is going on here? Child, somebody's ass could be going to jail. Okay. Somebody here could have been abusing their power behind the scenes. Maybe when it came to finances or something like that. Here, yeah, with the high priestess energy, honey. Their secrets are out, okay? If this person was coming up against you with the chariot and the high priestess energy here, that was not it, okay? That was not it, because you got a squad here, yeah, with the Ten of Wands energy. They're about to be stressed out. A Cancer could be significant here, okay? But I'm getting that chariot energy as spiritual energy, like the saints are about to march in. This person was, catfishing. Oops, yeah, confirmation. This person was catfishing as being a saint, okay? But the true saints are about to come in, okay? New Orleans could be significant. Maybe this mofo was doing something in New Orleans here, cross in the reverse here. They about to be stressed out. Somebody's ass got some legal issues here. Oh, shit. Uninvited. Change. Renewal. Yeah, this is what's happening in the near future. Yeah. They said this delay is over. Okay, with the world card here, this delay is over. Okay. Somebody even wanted fame online, okay, some honor online. Maybe this person goes live, you know, with their sermon here, okay. Something about people watching them online. A Queen of Pentacles is significant here. This could be their wife here. I don't know. Or it could, because we saw Casanova, child. Could be somebody they was dealing with, honey. I don't know. Yeah. Because that's funny. When the game over, when in the reverse, I heard keep hope alive. They've been doing something to keep hope alive, to keep up a veil of illusion, keep up a facade, honey. This Queen of Pentacles could have been their partner in crime. Or maybe this is the preacher or the pastor now. Okay. Because it feels like a masculine. Doesn't have to be, though. Like I said, they could just be somebody who's coming off as holier than thou. Okay. Empress energy. Now I'm picking up on feminine energy here. Let's see what else is going on, child. Somebody wanted some type of online fame here. They could have been doing sacrifices as well. Oh, child. Not the Eight of Swords coming back out here. They're going to be forced to change their perspective here. Okay? The difference between hope and despair is a different way of telling stories from the same facts here. Somebody got another side of a story here. Okay, and this is putting somebody here in some type of confinement here. Okay? Six of Wands energy, but didn't I say something about freedom for other people? Damn. Yeah, Nine of Cups. It fell sideways here on game over. And Five of Wands. There's a Queen of Pentacles that's in conflict. Child. Yeah, this is a win. This is a win with the Justice card and the Six of Wands. And I'm not getting people in particular, but I'm getting in general here. For the universe, for the divine, and for people, they're going to be freed up. They're going to be freed up. There was also some corruption that was going on as well. Like this person, again, with that delay, they could have been paying somebody in a position of power here that works for law or the courts here so they can get this win here. Okay? Child. This is too much. Yes, the Six of Cups is falling on the Eight of Swords here. Something they did in the past is getting them locked up here. Yeah, look, child, they've been holding on, honey. Four of Pentacles energy here, okay? A Virgo could be significant here. This person's been causing a lot of illusion. I can't make it up, y'all. The Tower in the reverse, okay? To delay the inevitable here. They've been trying to avoid some type of some accountability here, okay? Wow. They've been trying to keep people blind. All right, let's see what this person is into here, because see, there's some with the corruption. That means there's some type of 3D manipulation going on here. Okay, definitely getting spiritual manipulation here with the cross in the reverse here. But somebody's been paying somebody behind the scenes to stay out of jail or stay, from taking accountability here. Like, come on, man. Somebody got way too much going on here. Delay. Okay, some fraud. This person could be into fraud, or they could be connected to some type of white collar crime, okay, or criminals. Mercury retrograde here, okay? Yeah, blocked. Evaluate how you communicate, improving on existing structures, efficient and effective here. They've been trying to block something from coming out, having to do with communication here, okay? They could have blocked somebody mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. They're under judgment for that as well. Child, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. These are witches and warlocks here, okay? Behind church witch, I have same-sex ritual to harness the energy here, okay? Yeah. This person here, they've been doing this shit to block people that they've been dealing with, people that they've been intimate with here, okay? Yeah. Child, And they're fighting. There's something about an email here, okay? This could be like evidence here. A reader told them what they wanted to hear, which is basically telling me, again, they were warned, okay? They could have went to a seer, a psychic, a divinator, someone who does divination here, and they were told, honey, that something on social media was going to get them caught up. They're fighting. It's a Queen of Pentacles here that's fighting about some emails, some messages here, because it feels like evidence here, okay? Yeah. This could be a masculine or a feminine, like they were sleeping. They were siphoning from people that they were sleeping with here. Yeah. Somebody connected to something real silly, okay? Retrograde, slow down and revision how we want to go forward. Normal flow of energy is reversed. So again, business as usual, business as normal. What they do, as a part of their sixth house is being reversed. This is where the judgment is coming in at here, okay? If this is a religious figure, okay, they were connected to some flying monkeys. This could even be someone here that they are, again, they sleep with here, okay? They're connected to some type of fraud. And it has something to do with online. Child. I have so many readings going into depth about this here, child. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Catfishing and AI, that shit is getting people caught up here, okay? So empath, intuitive, psychic, and clairvoyance is at the top of the deck. What's at the bottom? Yeah, this AI catfish here. You could have knew better, okay? You could have even gotten an invite here, okay? Something about your protection. It's a grandfather that's protecting you here. Somebody wanted to play with your gifts here. Maybe somebody out this group here or this couple was targeting you here because of your gifts here. It's strange going on, y'all. Yeah, 11/11. People are having an awakening here, okay? This person is tied to some finances here, okay? Ill-begotten finances is what's going on here, and people are waking up to this here, okay? There is something that's traveling on the airways here, okay? Again, online, like I'm just getting like rumors spreading, traveling through the grapevine is what I'm getting, okay? About what this person is into behind the scenes here, okay? Like, what the hell? They were trying to keep something quiet, but people are waking up. Ciao. Let's close this out. The Five of Wands. So they're fighting, y'all. Over some evidence, some messages here. Because this was supposed to be hidden. Four of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah, ghosting guru here. People could be ghosting them here. These could be people that they were working with or that they were communicating with here, okay? They're not answering the phone. They're not picking up. Yeah, I just saw 444. Yeah, serial killer here. So something about this person waking up on demon time here, okay? And there's something here about a network here, okay? Like, we're talking about somebody who wakes up and they get to it, okay? Whatever their duties are, the tasks, the things that they want to execute for the day. But there's something about their network that's falling apart here, all right? This person also, there's a bad reputation here. Like somebody's finding out who this person is and they're ghosting them here, okay? Cross in the reverse. They're finding out how dark somebody is, child. Yeah, tech wizard. Telling somebody was playing games here when it comes to the digital world here, okay? This is also like the wires getting crossed here, tech wizard. Wow. What's at the bottom? Netflix and chill. DIY disaster. Yeah, people here, somebody is going through a tower moment. They're having a crisis here. And people are ignoring whatever they got going on here, okay? So this person could be reaching out for help or assistance here. And people are not moved at all, okay? They're not impressed. You know, they're like, did you hear something? Yeah, Netflix and chill. What was that? Did y'all hear something? Oh, okay. Wow. It's getting exposed. Yeah, yeah, ghosting guru. Procrastination master here. It landed on the tower in the reverse here, okay? So they're also trying to ghost a situation. They've been trying to do this over and over again with the routine and the new beginning. Okay, they're adamant here about getting a new beginning, and whatever has them caught up, they want to keep it in the trash can here, okay? Child. I didn't want to do this, but let's go to the Book of Scandals deck and see what this is about, honey. What did they do? See if we can get some more specifics. It don't make no damn sense, okay? This don't make no sense here. Because somebody was supposed to then take this L. Okay, they're under investigation here. And it has a lot to do with their connections. Their intimate connections here. Again, somebody has a sneaky link. Okay, a freak in the sheets here that they did something with. Surrounding finances, surrounding white collar crimes here. That's being investigated here. Okay. Defamation of character and mom. Okay, somebody was defaming somebody's character here. Could be a mom. You could be the mom. Take it out. Resonates, honey. Okay. Yeah, now somebody's stressed, pressed, and obsessed here. Ooh. What's that? Ooh. This can have something to do with somebody's poisonous ex or in-laws here, okay? Somebody's stressed, pressed, and obsessed here about their living situation here, okay? Somebody could have even defamed someone's character to like a landlord here. They're stressed out about that. Yeah, gossip. I just happened to pull that out. Gossip. So there's some serious repercussions is what I'm hearing for some gossip or some slander. And I feel like this seriousness has a lot to do with how this person is supposed to be showing up. Their title, okay? They look crazy to be involved because that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, that other deck, I'm like, this person is connected to some foolishness here, okay? So that's another thing they've been trying to hide. What's really going on, who they're connected to. They done got caught up here, okay? They have been caught up majorly here. And they're pissed off about these cards are not supposed to be here. But y'all, they're on time. Pissed off. They're pissed off because they're caught up here. And they're being blackmailed, okay, by one of their little sneaky links. Okay? They're being blackmailed, honey. Ooh, child. So this fight is about somebody who slept with a family member or a close friend. Or maybe this is what they said about you, okay? It's something about the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? I feel like this is the real Jezebel energy here. A neighbor could be significant here, okay? Yeah, the karmic is your karma, match made in hell. Somebody here rubbed shoulders with the wrong energy, baby. And whoever this person is, they are taking them down. Practitioner. They are taking them down. We got Leo and Virgo at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be on the cusp here. North Node and Leo talks about shine bright, overcoming fear, own up to your greatness, learn to take the lead, willpower. And then North Node and Virgo. Setting boundaries, being of service to others without compromising your boundaries. Problem solver, offer solutions here. Chish. One more spread. Honey. I don't know if this was supposed to be like a one-time deal. Okay, there's also something going on with them targeting children. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a one-time deal here, or there's like a specific Jezebel that's in connection with what they got going on behind the scenes here. Again, this could be an organization, this could be an occult here, and this person here is taking them down. Doctored up documents and fake paperwork here. Maybe a religious figure co-signed some bullshit here, like defamation of character, false statements, something like that. Okay, a hairdresser could be significant. Sagittarius as well. Motherfucker is going down. Okay, death. Yeah, Scorpio season, honey. Something is OV. All right, let's go around, child. The world. Over, okay? Something is coming full circle when it comes to their perspective and other people as well. Yeah, a coach, okay? So there was like a coach, someone who was leading people or guiding people, showing them what to do. A Pisces is significant here. Yeah, this Pisces is under judgment here. Yeah, false reports here. I feel like somebody tried to use their power, their clout, their resources to step on somebody here. And this shit is about to rip them a new asshole here. Pisces is significant here, okay? Oh, yeah. That's what's going on here. I don't know who was doing the coaching here. They could have had somebody on the inside to say, okay, well, this is how you squash this person here, okay? That's what I'm getting, something like that. I'm done. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.